So are there any questions? You're welcome to ask it or type it into the chat. Okay, thanks, Jenny. Gardner's there. Got it.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, my question is that about the way that we are. I'm new to the online education, and the way that we are going to do the course, the class, the homeworks, these kind of stuff. Which system are we going to use?
Okay, sure. So Indiana University uses the learning management system called Canvas, and this is the third or fourth year that the university has shifted to that particular platform. Your courses will be mostly asynchronous, meaning that the expectation won't be that you're all going to be online at the same time unless you're assigned to small groups where that's feasible. Because you are all different places around the world in this particular program, it's just not feasible or sensible to do that. Now, some faculty members assign small groups or students within the class, they form in small groups and to meet around particular projects. You might be writing a paper together, you might be working on another project, and to a certain extent you are the formation of those groups is based on your interests and compatibility, but sometimes it's also based on your time zone and where you're living in terms of facilitating other kinds of communication that you want to create for your small group. So there will be discussion forums and different discussion threads typical of online learning. There will be small group projects. Canvas, as you'll get familiar with it pretty quickly, the feedback is that it's basically user-friendly as a learning management system. There's modules each week, and there's no shortage of tutorials and those kinds of things that your faculty members and those instructors will let you know about if you're a kind of a first timer. How many are like Muyafik in terms of this being a new learning experience being online? Is there anyone else in his situation? No? Okay, most of you have taken other courses, getting some head nods and so forth, so that's familiar to you. Okay, so we do want to know if for some reason it's not working, we want to know ASAP.
Yeah.
Several weeks and say I haven't been able to log on or I keep getting kicked off. We want to know right away. There's lots and lots of people here to make sure that everything goes as smoothly as possible. So please let your instructor know and our department know if there's any kind of technological glitches. We've had a really smooth first year. This is our second full year of this online EDD program. Smooth in terms of students' experience in the courses and access to the technology and success with the Canvas as a learning platform and so forth. So we're not anticipating lots of problems there, but of course, please let us know as soon as you can.
Sure, thank you, Doctor.
Other questions or comments?
Yeah, are the readings and materials typically posted online? Because I was trying to look up if there were books to buy for my fall courses, and it says nothing's posted. So does it depend, or is it typically all online material?
Yeah, it definitely depends. Typically, I know some instructors it's all online. So in the folders there'll be PDFs of the articles or links or ebooks, those kinds of things. But there are some instructors who require books, the purchase of books. Over time, it's leaning much more to all online resources and not the purchase of additional books and materials, but it still varies.
And will the courses, they'll all be published, I assume, by Monday, correct? They don't publish them? Okay, because mine's not published yet, and I'm just want to play around in Canvas, but I can't.
Okay, that's a good point. So typically they'll be published before Monday, before the start of classes. And so are you referring to the L600 course?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that'll be posted by the end of this week, definitely before the weekend is the plan. And I'll check with Dr. Frida Pawan, who's teaching section of L750 about when she's going to get her courses published, so you can play around. I know some faculty want to have everything perfect before they unleash it, but we'll encourage them to, even if it's not final draft of that course, to get it out there so people can play around a little bit.
Thanks.
Thanks for checking in about that.
How many students are in our cohort?
So one question here, how many students in the cohort? There are 24 students in the cohort, and from all over the country, the US and the world, and with a range of interests, which you'll find out a lot about in your first courses. And what we're going to do with the 24, because it's a higher number, we such as you'll learn from each other who you are in terms of your talents and backgrounds, that we are going to take the 24 students, and for your first course at least, L600, have 2 sections of that course. So there might be some overlap between you working across those sections, but having 12 students in a section is better. We thought better for your learning needs than 24. So that L600 first course, and most likely L601 in the spring, there'll be 2 sections of that course. So you'll have 11 or 12 colleagues in that particular course.
When does typically registration for the spring open? Is that kind of like mid-October?
It's later October typically. If memory serves, mid to late October.
Okay.
And that's a good question to bring up too, and to check in with your advisor. We've been working hard to create more online courses, not only in our department, but within the School of Education, to encourage more of them so you have more options. And each semester there are more options for you. But there are a couple of courses, in particular the inquiry courses, which is Y6 or Y521 is the one we suggest that you take. There's Y520, but Y521 is the one we encourage you to take. Can fill up quickly. So the sooner you sign up for that course. Typically courses in our department, we'll create space for you. We try not to shut students out of courses in our department. We can't always do that if we have a really high number of students wanting to take a particular course. But what we might do in that situation is open another section of the course. So it's the courses in your minor and the courses in the inquiry program or the inquiry core. Those are the ones you want to sign up for as quickly as possible.
Doctor, I registered for a class L600 a few months ago. Then I was trying to see what kind of financial situation I have, the status in order to finance my tuition. And they told me that because I have just one class, they cannot package my financial aid for this year. So just last week I was told that. I was keeping calling the financial aid department every couple of weeks until a guy, he told me that I will investigate that, and they find out that it was under review because there was only one class, which is the L600. So they advised me to register for another class. Then I called Chanel, and she told me that the Y50, 520 and 521 should be the option for me, but they are full now. So I wonder what kind of class can I add to the L600 since I am just starting the program here. So
yeah.
Yeah.
And who's your advisor again?
Dr. Samuelson.
Dr. Samuelson, okay.
Yeah.
So checking with her, I think, is one thing you can do.
Okay.
What she would suggest. I do think that, let's see, of course, we offer a doctoral seminar, L750. It's something to consider if that's in your interest area.
Okay.
You do not need to be an advanced doctoral student to take that course.
Okay.
So it is open for all of our doctoral students.
Okay.
And
If I'm interested in instructional technologies, what would I choose? Something close. You talked about these minor classes that.
yeah, so there's a couple courses in instructional systems technology that
Yeah.
they have on their website, and we can get this information to you if you can't locate it, okay? They
Yeah.
have on their website the required courses for a EDD minor.
Okay.
So there's 3 of those courses you would need to take. And
Okay.
I don't know if it's in, you don't know offhand, do you? Sorry. The IST minor courses. Could you look those up? Okay, we're gonna look that up as we're talking.
Okay.
So we can get that information figured out. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna look that up for you.
Okay, doctor.
They'll tell you the 3 or 4 courses that are required in that particular minor, or 5 or 6, and you choose 3. They have a couple options.
Okay.
I think that's the way to go. Probably I would suggest, and Dr. Samuelson will probably echo this.
Okay.
That you take a course in your minor before you take an L750.
Okay.
You're welcome to take that at any point in your program.
Okay.
They're designed. You'll probably get even more out of that course if it's in your 2nd or your 3rd year.
The L750?
The 750.
Yeah.
So again, if you're ready for it and the topic is like, this is it, this is why I can't wait to take that course. I love the title. I want to work with that professor. By all means, I would advise you to take that course.
Okay.
If you can take it, a course, an L750 in your 2nd semester or 2nd or 3rd year, you'll probably get more out of it because it's a research intensive course and you might even be starting your own research in that area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so we're still looking for that answer.
Okay. Yes, doctor. Yeah.
Okay. Other questions or comments?
I have a question.
Okay,
So
I think we have time for one more question. Moving on here. Michelle.
There are certain classes that we'll take together as a cohort, I assume, and we'll move through those together. What happens if you get out of sequence or you decide to only take one class during a semester or something?
Okay. That's a good question. And if you didn't hear that, Michelle was asking about courses, like you're entering with a cohort, with a group of students, and to what extent will you continue as a cohort through your program? And the short answer is you're going to continue, you're not really going to continue fully as a cohort. It's just impossible. Mm-hmm. Well, we didn't design the program to move you lockstep as a whole group. It's more individualized. So the result would be that, Michelle, you and Caitlin might be in a lot of the same courses all the way through because you're taking 1 course a semester or you're taking 2 courses a semester. Then there'll be a lot more overlap and you really feel like together.
Right.
And there's students who are taking 1 course a semester, for example, or students who might want to take 3 courses a semester and a couple in the summer. They'll advance more quickly than students who are taking 1 course a semester. So you're not going to be a lot of the same classes.
Right.
So, but you will, as a group, take L600 and 601, at least with your group of 12 together. And we strongly suggest you do that, that you take L600 this fall, you take L601 in the spring. If you're only taking 1 course a semester, those are the 2 you want to take this first year of your program, L600 this semester and L601 next semester, because those are the foundational courses in the program. Okay. Okay, sorry, just sent the link to you, Muyafik, in the chat. I don't know if you see that. That has the requirements for the minor in IST.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Is this starting with R? I think
R.
Yes,
R.
Yeah. I got those, yeah.
Yeah, R
Okay, doctor.
might be the one to take. Thank you, sorry. Well, I think that's unfortunately all the time we had. I'm sorry for the late start. We had some snafus here with lunch orders. Hope all of your lunches went well, if it's even lunchtime for you, or dinner time, or breakfast, or middle of the night, whatever it is for you right now. But we had a problem with lunch here. But they gave us a free lunch since they're late, so that's the benefit here. But I'm really excited. This online EDD program was really a huge success last year in our first year, and it was a success because of the students. They pushed the professors in those courses. They're pushing us as a department forward because you're really the ones who are kind of creating this program. And so we need to hear from you about what's working for you and how we can improve the program. We've already been making changes. It continues to evolve in really great ways, and we're really excited about this second year. So please don't hesitate to reach out to your advisors. Don't hesitate to let me and our office staff know if there's anything that we can do. I'm happy to set up time to talk with you as well if you find that useful. We're really just invested in your success. So thanks for being part of the program, and again, welcome to the online EDD.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
And we hope to see you soon.
Yeah.
And have a great rest of your day, wherever you might be.